I'll go chase Bourne.
Asp! Fucking plot twist!
That's what happens when you play hard to get.
Yeah, whenever you play hard, that's generally the rule. You find somebody who's tenacious enough, they will follow. But if they're not, they're just going to find the person who won't leave. Rule number 101 to dating.
And I like how Locke's answer to Carrie being hard to get is to go to Bourne, who's the ultimate in hard to get.
Back and forth, back and forth. Can't decide. And then one of them is noticing her.
Yeah, the one who just ran away. Let's try that again.
I'll try to put this in between us.
No!
Okay. Everybody ready?
Fine, ready.
Looks like Discord's being ugly again, so...
Yay.
As ready as we can be.
Yep.
Will I ever be? Why are you doing that? Don't do that.
Must.
Why are you doing that? Quit it. No. Fuck you too. Okay. Alright, I start recording in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How's
What's
everybody doing tonight?
Going alright.
Doing good.
Awesome sauce. What do you say we get right into this, huh?
Alrighty.
Do it.
Last we left off, the party, now once again joined back together, met a large shape-shifting direwolf, it seems, who gifted to Despina an image of her family and a power-up to her circlet that she wears upon her head. Then, they took a long rest, and after that long rest, they continued on their path and fought and defeated a chimera. Now, less than an hour later, they are trying to once again take a long rest, even though that's not how sleep works.
Nobody said we were gonna sleep.
That's what a long rest is. That's literally what a long rest is, where you go to sleep for 8 hours.
You can just catnap.
No, that's not how any of this works.
I mean, I think after you've quite literally almost died, you might be able to sleep pretty good.
Yeah.
Almost like the
Yeah.
Why are you arguing with the tired GM?
What do you do?
Why are you trying to make things worse for yourselves?
Mm, I'll shut my mouth for now.
Good plan.
Okay, you decided to fall back into the small chamber that you had slept in the night before. One sec while I make sure that everything is lined up properly. That'll do. You decided to regroup in a small chamber that you had been in before. Despina found a creature known as a Nimric. She has one back in her living state, who she has named Bijou. It's a living rock. It's got 6 little pebble legs. Only this one is considerably larger. About a foot in diameter. And considerably heavier to go along with that. Okay, so you're back in that chamber, you're sitting around the fire. You said you wanted to take a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mostly wanted to take a short rest. Everyone's hammering for a long rest.
Long rest.
Okay, so you're gonna be there about 12 hours.
Okay.
Okay,
You know, after I'm feeling kind of crispy right now.
Well,
Well done.
sometime during this 12 hours, Locke's gonna ask what should have been asked before, which is, Boren, why are we panicking and running?
From the giant fish thing.
That narrows everything down.
Well, it all started when we ran into this giant fish thing that could easily murder us, and it gave off a psychopathic bloodlust that it didn't care for us as human beings and wanted to use us as its playthings.
Right,
I
but
don't remember telling you any of that.
It's a gift.
I definitely didn't tell you any of that.
Oh, well, that's generally how evil things work.
No, I said that it made you think of a lesson that your mother, Sister White, once taught you.
Besides, none of us are human beings. At least last I checked.
Yeah, the biggest thing that it actually confirmedly gave you was just a hum. That's
Mm.
literally it.
yes, we saw
Yeah.
a waterfall monster and it hummed and we ran.
Pretty much, yeah.
I assume that
No.
if it is enough to terrify Boren, it must be bad, but what was it?
I don't know. Would I know?
You rolled and you couldn't remember what it was called.
Yeah. You want me to try and roll to see if I can't remember anything else now they're trying to ask me, or we're gonna go
Nope, you already rolled for it, dude. If you
Okay.
were going to know anything about it, you would have known it back then.
Yeah. The only thing I remember is Sister White telling me If you find one, run.
Okay. Well,
There are many things that living in the dwarven mines you learn, in that there are plenty of dark, deadly, and forgotten things down there. Most of
um,
them should be forgotten.
I can only imagine.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna move away from the fire to try and sleep because I'm feeling a little bit crispy right now.
Okay.
Go over next to Locke.
Yeah, I think Locke's the only one who isn't overly crispy. I only got hit once. So I'm just
Yeah.
sunburned. Although I do want to give the Bijou Part 2 a little boop on the nose.
It bumps into your leg.
Oh, he's so cute.
Strange little creature this is. Would Carrie have any idea what it is?
From the Feywilds. Roll me either a nature or an arcana.
That's a 14.
You know that living stones are something that exists, but they're incredibly rare. You don't know what this particular type of living stone is called. And you've definitely never seen one before. At least, not that you know of.
Can't say I've seen anything quite like it before. I have heard a little bit about living stones, but nothing they would look so cute.
I think it is called something like knick-knack or limerick.
What?
Despina would know for certain.
That's how.
Something like that is weird. Okay. Yeah, it's not do I know what it is? I don't remember if we found out what it was.
You guys did find out because Despina rolled real high when you originally found Bijou.
Okay, cool.
Do you need
Alright,
me to
so-
send you the name again?
It's a Nimerick?
Mhm.
Alright. It's a Nimerick.
That's an adorable name.
I assume
Pretty
you
cute.
have name picked out for this one, Despina?
Looks like just a giant bijou. Also seems to know me, I think. Something tells me it's either is bijou or it needs a new name.
How about
Okay.
B2?
I think Sarah is what I went with.
Very beautiful name.
Alright.
Hmm?
So, you also, is there anything else any of you want to do before your long rest?
Can we decide to do shifts or something?
Yeah, we were gonna do keep watches.
Okay, I need to know the order that that's happening in.
How many watches do we need to
I
do?
think Andrew said Bourne was going first.
But
think so,
Bourne
yeah.
just fell asleep.
Born can go first.
I can go second.
Yeah, I was gonna take
Okay.
third.
Alright, I'll go last.
Cause that way I
Alright.
get the interrupted sleep. Since this was my idea.
Technically, both Locke and Carrie would get interrupted sleep because Carrie would have already fallen asleep by the time her shift started.
Oh, that's true.
It's alright. I'm used to an abnormal day and night cycle. Could even call it that.
In that you didn't have one. Your rhythm was based entirely off of either clockwork or your physical feeling. It had nothing to do with the lighting of the world around you.
Yeah. Wow.
If you find you are
Alright.
having trouble sleeping, you can use me as pillow.
Said the
Oh.
rock.
Well, I will certainly keep that offer considered. Not doing your shift.
No.
Alright. Warren, I need perception.
Oh boy.
Well, looks like we're gonna see how feel her.
Oh no.
Oh, never mind. That's actually pretty good.
Yay!
Hey!
Oh.
Nice!
Not bad, not bad. Pretty good.
We're not gonna die today.
But yeah.
Alright. Warren, you take first shift, and you watch as your allies fall into a rather uneasy sleep, their bodies not actually needing it right now. And you attempt to watch the doors. There's two of them, one on either side of the room. You've closed them both. And your eyes keep being drawn to the torches on the walls and the fire in the center of the room. And you start to think, who would have put these there? Why are they here?
Hmm.
And as you consider this, they start to flicker. Not in the way that a fire flickers, but it's hard to explain this without using technical terminology because it's almost like a glitch.
Ah.
Like they seem to flicker in and out of existence.
See.
The far wall, right across from you,
Gotcha.
you look at it. And you watch as the fire flickers in and out of existence. And then it's gone.
Mm-hmm. No. Okay, we have a problem. I would like to go investigate it.
Alright. Silent and careful not to wake your sleeping allies. You go to investigate the now disappeared what was once a torch on the wall. There's no sign of it ever having been there.
Oh.
There's no damage to the wall, no holes where a torch was once screwed in, no scorch marks on the wall from the flame that once licked at its side. There is nothing. It's just a wall.
Can I poke the wall?
You poke the wall, and it feels like stone. You press your hand flat against it, and it's solid, like the walls of a mine. Almost familiar to you. You've been in mines many times before.
Can I, very slowly, without waking anybody up, go to this other torch and take a look at it?
Alright. You go over to the other wall silently, carefully stepping around your compatriots, and you investigate the torch on the wall. When you can see it, you touch the torch, not the fire obviously, but the torch part of the torch. And it feels like solid wood. You can see where the metal holder is screwed into the wall absolutely solidly. It's not something that would be moving without a good bit of work. It's from what you know based off of your background, this is a high quality torch system with quality screws. You jerk your hand away when it flickers. Now all of the lights in the room have been flickering. So you're trying to be very careful as it flickers. But every time that you can see it, when you try to touch it, it feels solid. You can feel the heat coming off of the fire. When you can see it, there is no reason to believe that it isn't there.
Very strange. Wait, that begs another question. When was the last time someone was down here?
You don't know.
Because fires need fuel. Unless these are magical fires.
Would you like to roll to see if these are magical fires?
Yeah, why not?
Roll me an Arcana.
What am I rolling?
Arcana.
Yeah, this is... Okay, that's not terrible. What's my Arcana modifier?
Probably not very much. You've got a shit intelligence.
It's a -1, so 17.
Okay, it isn't as bad as I thought.
Alright. Well, generally speaking, when it comes to keeping things lit with magic, most people do not go for flame-based magics. They go for something more similar to light, as light can... objects like stones can be imbued with the cantrip light after a certain period of time. It takes time, but it can be done fairly easily, and that's usually what is used, say, in libraries. They don't use torches, they don't use candles, they use stones that have light cast on them.
That makes sense. Books do tend to catch on fire.
And that's kind of what you're thinking when you're like, while magical fire does exist, usually it's not in this manner. Usually, if there's going to be a fire that's magical, it's going to be used for something like a forge that needs to stay on fire at a very, very high temperature over a long period of time. In an effort to basically save on fuel for the fire, they will imbue one or two of the items of fuel within the fire with more fire magic, rather than just using an enchanted fire on its own. Just to keep the fire they already have burning longer.
Very interesting.
So while it is technically possible these could be magical fires, you do not see any runes, and usually people trying to keep things lit with magic don't go for a fire that gives off heat.
Very true, so there's some chuckle fuckery going on. Now, the thing that's bothering me is, why are the lights going out?
I want you to roll me another perception.
Okay. $16.
16. Confused as to why this light has gone out and disappeared, you take stock of the room again. You look at this door, or at least where there was a door. There's no door there anymore.
Oh, shit.
There's no sign of a door. The wall seems to curve naturally here.
I would like to take a look at the other door.
You turn around, concerned, but that door is still there. Still closed the same way you had it.
Hmm.
Occurs to me that since it's closed, y'all can't see that.
What?
Well, you can't see through a closed door.
Makes
Very
sense.
true. That is very true.
I mean, that's just a simple statement. You
Yeah.
cannot see through a closed door.
Well, I guess in the meantime, I'll go back to this wall and I'll touch it, and I will cast the light cantrip on it.
Alright. You find a piece of stone that is almost broken off, because you can't just cast light on an entire wall. You find a piece of stone that's almost broken off, and you single it out as a singular object. Now, the way that you keep a cantrip like light, or for example, something that isn't a cantrip like alarm, the way you turn that into a permanent cantrip is by casting it over and over on the same object over a long period of time, usually about a week.
Yeah.
But for a few hours, you can just keep this wall lit up with a light cantrip. There is a stone that was almost broken off that you singled out. You cast light upon it, and it sheds light in that corner of the room.
Okay. Makes me feel a little bit better.
Okay.
Then, let's see. Well, I figure since I'm awake... Go ahead.
Eventually, your watch comes to an end. Was there something else you wanted to do?
Just take a look around and take a look at the wall and all the other places. Just see if there's anything interesting. Or is it just all... Oh, yeah.
You pace around the room. Roll me one more perception. Since now you're... Actually, no, roll me an investigation, because that's what you're doing, is you're looking for weird things in the wall. You're trying to investigate the wall.
Come on. My investigation, 4.
4. It's a wall. It's made of rocks.
Yeah.
Wall made of rock.
You know walls made of rocks. You've been around a lot of walls made of rocks.
Yeah.
If you had to guess, these rocks are similar to your days in the mines, but like they're rocks. So aren't all rocks similar to those rocks?
Yeah. It's a rock.
It's a rock. Welcome to rocks.
Rocks 101.
Rocks 101.
Rock.
Get yourself a pickaxe, get yourself a song.
Make some rocks.
Alright. Your shift comes to an end, and you go and you wake Carrie up.
Okay. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm gonna... Whose watch is it again?
I'm Carrie.
Carrie. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Carrie real fast. I'm gonna say, listen, there's some weird stuff going on. I'm just going to let you know. Nothing bad has happened. The light over here is gone.
That is, very weird.
And the door over here is gone.
That is also very weird.
And the lights around the room keep fading in and out of existence.
That is very weird.
But nothing has tried to kill us yet, so I think we might be safe for now.
I like your line of thinking. We are safe for now. And that is all that
Yeah.
matters. And if it is not the case, I will wake all of you up.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Well,
Good night.
Ellie.
Alright, Carrie.
Yes?
It's your watch now.
Indeed
I
it
would
is.
like I would like for you to roll me a perception.
No.
Oh.
7.
It's not great.
Nope, not great.
Dumb is
So-
my dumb stat.
You look around the room during your watch. And a couple of times you do, I guess, notice that the lights flicker once or twice, but nothing really major. In fact, you're almost not certain it happened. You do see that over here, there is a stone that he has cast light upon. Most of the way through your shift, the cantrip that he used fades away. This doesn't mean that this corner is not lit at all. It's just more dimly lit than, say, right by the fire. You look over here. He's right. There's no door there, but it doesn't look out of place that there's no door. Because the wall seems completely normal. It seems just like the rest of the wall. So you're not terribly concerned, and your watch continues without much mind.
her watch has ended.
Your watch ends, and you go to wake Locke for her shift.
Look, my dear, it is time for you.
Anything interesting happen?
Warren told me that sometimes the lights tend to flicker in and out of existence. And the back door, I believe, over here, seems to have disappeared, but that might just be our imagination. But if anything happens, please do wake us up.
Okay, well, that certainly
Nothing
sounds...
concerning has happened. I believe we are safe.
Certainly sounds creepy enough.
Good
Can Locke...
night, my dear.
Good night. Make sure she's covered up. And, can I take a torch out of my bag and light a torch to put in that side of the room?
I mean, there's nothing to hold the torch, but you can put a torch over there.
Can I prop it up someplace?
You can certainly try.
Alright, well, I guess I'll do that. And that'll settle about the business of watching the lights flicker, or whatever.
Oh, alright, I would like for you to roll me a perception.
18 plus numbers. Okay. 22 total.
22. So, you look around the room, and Carrie was right. The lights do seem to be flickering in and out of existence. You do notice that while there is once again a torch over here, there's another one missing. One sec. You placed a new torch there.
Yep. Can I go over and check on that door? The other door? The still there door? Hopefully.
There is still a door there.
Okay, well. We'll settle back in and just keep an eye on things.
You watch, and the lights do in fact flicker. As you look around the room, you look over here at the lack of a door,
Okay.
and a missing torch. There was a torch right here. You're certain of it. You remember there being one. But at some point, between your going to sleep and now, that torch has disappeared. This one, you reach out to touch it, and it feels real. The torch is made of wood, as most torches are. It is bolted very well into the wall with a metal torch holder.
Without actually sticking my hand into the flames, does it feel warm?
It does give off heat, yes.
Do I think that this has anything to do with the fact that we're in a dream?
That is a you thinking thing that you are going to have to decide for yourself. I can't tell you to roll anything for that.
And if this is a dream, just whose dream is it, and why are they stopping dreaming about fire and the torches?
Again, that's your theories that you've got to come up with yourself.
Yeah, well, Block's just gonna quietly ponder that.
Alright? You examine where there once was a torch. And while you're certain there was a torch there at one point, there's no sign of it on the wall. There's no scorch marks from the flame. There's no smoke lines from the smoke that does seem to leave, the small amount of smoke that does seem to leave these torches.
The
No
wall.
holes in the walls from the bolts that hold the torch holder in place, or scratches from metal. Nothing.
The wall doesn't feel like it was like it's warm, like it would be if the torch was near it, or
Nope.
this is just too heavy for my brain.
To be fair, torches rarely give off enough light, or not enough light, enough heat that they properly heat up most of the stone around them. So if it's been gone for longer than a few minutes, any heat that would have been there would have dissipated anyway.
Yeah. This needs a thinker to think their way through it. I guess Locke's just gonna continue to keep an eye on their things, and most importantly, keep an eye on the only exit, make sure it doesn't disappear.
Alright.
That
You're
would make
watching
things
this
awkward.
exit. Your only remaining exit, and it still seems to be there. You go over and you touch the door, and it feels exactly the same as it did before you all decided to settle down. While you're over there, you notice the lights flickering in and out of existence. And this one is flickering faster.
I do not like this. No cause for alarm, nothing concerning, they say.
Before too long, hold on, let me make sure I've got my things in order. Before too long, it vanishes. There is no torch there. There is no signs of a torch there. The scorch marks that were on the wall that you could visibly see before from the fire, because you were right up next to it when it disappeared, are gone. There's no sign of a torch. There are no holes in the wall from the torch holder. No signs of smoke. Like it never existed in the first place.
Yeah, this is giving Locke the heebie-jeebies. But nothing to do about it other than watch and make sure the door doesn't start to disappear, or...
You look around the room, making sure that your compatriots are safe. Your torch is flickering too. No
Mine?
faster or slower than any of the other torches in the room.
But that's my torch. It's not supposed to flicker.
No torches are supposed to flicker, Locke.
I'm gonna point a finger at that
Other-
torch from across the room and tell it, stay. Like it's a bad dog or something.
It blinks in and out of existence in response.
Ugh.
Or at least you take it as a response. What else could it possibly be? Otherwise, your watch continues fairly uneventfully.
Yeah, but just with me pacing around, counting torches, checking door.
Roll me one more perception.
That will be a 6.
Alright. Nothing else happens. You go to wake Despina up for her shift.
Ah, Despina, my friend, wake up.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Good, because this place is creeping me out.
Let's go. I got.
We got disappearing torches, a disappearing door. The other door seems to be fine so far. I lit another torch over in that corner. It is flickering out of existence too. I do not know.
Okay. Let's
Borden and Kerry did not think this was concerning. I don't like it.
Okay. Okay. Noted. Okay, am I rolling perception?
Do you want me to?
Despina,
Do you want me to
roll me a
stay awake
perception.
with you, Despina, or I mean, I can stay awake if you want.
That's up to you. You can if you want. I'm not gonna say no.
All right. I will stay up for a bit then.
Alright. Perception.
Alright, Despina can either roll at advantage, or both of you can roll.
Your rolls are better than mine. I'm gonna say you get to roll at advantage.
Okay. Hey. I had a 12 and a 19. I guess I'm going with 19.
Alright. You look around the room and you see
Fun.
that Locke is in fact correct. The
Is that
room does seem darker than it was when you went to sleep. And there are torches missing. Here. 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 And here, though it has been replaced by one of Locke's own torches.
Hmm.
You watch as all of the remaining torches, the remaining 3, including Locke's, do occasionally seem to flicker in and out of existence. You go to examine one of the places where you are certain that there was a torch at one point.
Hmm.
There no longer is. And you see no signs of its existence on the wall. No holes in the wall, no smoke, no warm spots, no scorch marks. Nothing.
Very creepy.
Yeah, that's really weird.
It is, how you say, heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely the word I was looking for.
You watch as even the fire in the center of the room also flickers. It flickers slightly more slowly than any of the torches, but it does seem to flicker.
Do you think we should wake others up and get out?
Yeah, it's very concerning how much these lights are flickering.
It is getting worse, I think.
Think, should we wake the others up?
I think so, yes. If torches are going this quickly, the last door may go quickly as well.
Alright,
Especially with the big fire also going
Yeah,
out.
you get Carrie, I'll get Boren, I guess.
Gary, wake up.
Yes.
The torches are disappearing faster.
Not good.
Hey, wake up, things are spooky. Up. Spooky things are happening.
Oren,
What? What? Come up.
Okay.
it's getting worse.
Fuck.
I think we need to go.
Yeah, let's go. Out of character, did we finish our long rest or no?
You got close, but you did not finish it. So this happened within the first 30 minutes of Despina.
Can I still treat it as a short rest and use my hit die?
I'll allow short rest, yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me adjust my hit points then.
Hmm.
In case I can lose to get back my preserve life.
So I think I was down to like 4 hit points back then, so... Hit die 5. D10.
Roll me some d8s.
14, 1, 6.
I might have to use all 5 of them. Yay!
How many spell slots do we recover with the short rest, or is it nothing?
Depends
You
on
do
if.
not recover-
Yeah.
Without special things, you do not recover spell slots with a short rest.
Okay, I will have to.
Unless you're a. What this fucker's called with the
Warlock?
magic baddies. Yeah, warlocks regain their spell slots in short rest. That's the only class.
To be fair, they only get like 2 spell slots.
I want all of you to roll me a perception.
Ah, fuck. Hey!
Alright. Yep! Fuck! We gon' die. Run.
Door.
And it's like, huh, what?
All of you
Like,
look
what?
around the room. The room is considerably smaller than it was.
Huh.
Where there was once a door, the first door, there isn't just not a door. That wall is considerably closer than it was before. You're certain of it, even though it doesn't look like it's moved. But you're absolutely sure that this fire was once at the very center of the room. But now it's much closer to this wall than any of the others.
We leave the room.
Yes.
You've noticed that as you all got up and started moving around, things started flickering and disappearing at a faster rate. Logs from the fire disappear individually on their own.
Alright. Give me. Pretend I'm leaving the room and I'll follow you guys. I gotta go do something real fast. I gotta check on something real fast.
Would like to leave the room, Onyx?
Hold on, I've got things to do.
Okay.
This thing's a lumberjack.
If I wanted to kill you outright, I could have just done that several times over by now, actually.
Rocks fall, we all die.
Pretty much. Or I can think of a few much more interesting ways to do that.
Drop Tiamat on us just because.
There's a fishy
Ah,
boy
that's
hanging around somewhere.
Boring.
We'll spend the rest of our lives enslaved to a tentacle fish boy.
You open the door. There's something different about the room, but you can't tell quite what it is at first.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Do any of you out of character notice anything different about the room?
Yes.
Do.
Okay.
It's smaller. There's a pillar missing.
Hang on. I have to move Boren. Because he said he was following y'all. You all look in the room and it's slightly different than it was before. This cliff is still here and you still can't see past it.
Okay.
There are some torches on the walls. You try to count them, but you can't remember exactly how many there were before.
Huh.
Um. So,
The door behind you, which you are certain that you had left open, slams shut.
ah,
The
Don't close
loud
doors.
I'm like this.
we have to get up the cliff. I don't think there was any other way out of here.
I feel like a pillar's missing.
That's what I said.
That's the pillar I tried desperately to climb is gone. I will never climb it again.
Okay, in that
There's
case,
still something
let's
on the other
leave.
side of that cliff. By that I mean
Yeah.
cliff.
Do we still have Bijou with us?
I never took the bijou. Wait, I don't think we took it.
You guys left him in this room.
Oh.
Is he eating things?
Can I say Lockhart him with her? Because she's the one that's strong enough to carry him.
You can say that if you want to have carried him out of the room.
Yeah. I'll carry him out. I will see
Alright.
you too. Bijou too.
I'm saying that we should have just left it. It lives here. There's obviously a lot of food.
The
But that's
room
Bijou.
is disappearing. I'm gonna put it Bijou 2 in my backpack. Sorry, my friend.
What?
Sorry to put you in there, my friend. Perhaps there is some old prey you could eat or something.
I guess rock climbing now?
I believe it is our only way out.
Time to climb.
Let's go. Do you all want to head over here?
I don't know what could
I think that
possibly
was
be
just
over
a
there.
wall. I think the cliff here is where we were.
Is there really nothing else in the room? Is it just the cliff to climb?
That's the
You
cliff.
see a cliff. You see 2 columns. You see some torches. You take note of the incline of the room that makes this down here the lowest part. Hold on, wait. This down here, the lowest part. And this, the highest part that isn't up a cliff or a column. You know, these columns are taller than this cliff. Not by much, but they are in fact taller.
Can I climb, go and climb this column right here?
Okie dokie.
Can I
Yay.
climb the cliff and then toss down a rope to help everybody else that wants to climb the cliff?
Everyone's climbing needs to make me an athletics.
It's not gonna work out well for me, but okay.
I don't have a terrible athletic score.
I have a -1.
Jesus fucking Christ, that won't even matter. What is my athletics?
Athletics is a 16.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay.
I got a... Yeah, no.
What's your roll? You gotta tell me.
7.
You try to climb, but your boots just slip right off. You're having trouble.
I see.
Can I ask why you're climbing this pillar? Is it just...
She said it's taller. Maybe there's an
I think we're
ambush up
trying to get a
there.
better view of things. It's honestly not a bad idea, but I don't think we have time. climb.
Okay, I'll just go join these guys over here climbing then.
I just wondered if it was whatever got into Locke the other day where she had to climb the pillar. Only to jump down
Gotta
afterward.
climb.
I was thinking that if we climbed up here, away from the edge of the cliff, we might be able to see if there's anything waiting for us up there.
Yeah, it's
I
a
believe
thought.
the only thing that was waiting for us up there was that chimera, which I unfortunately angered.
I don't think anything else would want to live with a chimera. Except another chimera.
Anything else could live with the chimera.
Yeah.
Well, let's continue climbing, I guess.
Alright. Locke, you're about halfway up. Despina, you're about halfway up. Carrie, you're a little bit less than halfway up. Orin, I need a new athletics roll.
Gotcha. Okay, that's better. That's better. 15.
Alright. You make it to about halfway up, but you are behind everyone. Well, I guess you don't make it because everyone else started before you. Everyone else also make me one more athletics.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad.
Nice.
Alright. Carrie, you managed to catch up and just finish scaling this cliff, making it to the top about the same time as Locke and Despina. Orin, you're about halfway up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Need another roll for me?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. God bless America!
Oh.
You get neither further up, and you actually slide down a couple of feet. Just losing your grip, wearing armor while trying to climb a cliff. Not exactly an easy thing to do.
Oren, do you want the rope?
So that would be very nice.
Toss the rope down.
Alright. What are you securing it to?
Me? For a dwarf with a lot of armor? Is there anything up here I can secure it to?
Hold on. Boren, how much do you weigh again?
Good question.
Because I remember that's
something pounds. Yeah, you
202 pounds without armor.
How about
without
what?
armor.
Without armor, I weigh 202 pounds, and I am wearing... There's my book at. There's my book. I'm wearing the most basic level of heavy armor, which is fucking chunky.
And your pack.
And my pack, so we'll go ahead and just say an extra good bit for that. So let's see, total, where is... There's... Aha, here we are. I'm
55
wearing
pounds for
chainmail. So 257, and we'll say 30 pounds or 40 pounds for the pack.
It'd be closer to 40 pounds, especially if you still have all of those potatoes in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have 50 pounds of potatoes in there.
Not to mention how
oh,
much
that's
wolf
right,
jerky.
there's 20 pounds of potatoes. I am going to need you...
I did
see,
the math.
how much is
It's like 40 potatoes in about 20 pounds.
And don't forget all the wolf jerky that he made.
Am I just the cook? I think I'm the cook.
choice for yourself, my dude.
I weigh over 300 pounds right now.
Locke can't lift you.
I mean, she probably can, but it's gonna take some effort, my dude.
Oh
Keep in mind,
man.
Trying to help her?
keep in mind that you're a Goliath and you can lift equivalent
Okay.
to
Who's still
orange
raising
cream.
Mr. Claus?
Water,
Saying
do
you guys
not
are
make me
freaking
empty
hungry.
out your pack.
Saying
I
the
help her?
bees are freaking eating the columns, guys.
Okay, so we're saying 50 pounds for the thing, so 55 for that. How much does my... I'm gonna just, now that we're doing this, I might as well just go ahead and see how much I weigh in total.
Can I just have him tie his pack to the rope and I lift the pack? Of
It's like giving me
potatoes.
advantage. Technically, yeah, if I tied it to my pack and I started climbing, it would technically give me, it would be like giving me advantage.
No, I just want to take your pack separately from you.
Oh. Okay.
You and your potato.
Then once I get that
I
up
love
the
potatoes.
cliff, I'll toss the rope back down for you.
I'll just continue climbing. Warhammer is 2 pounds.
Oh no.
My maces are 4 pounds apiece.
Pillar's disappearing faster.
Yeah, can I roll another thing to climb?
Yeah, roll me in athletics.
12.
12. You don't quite make it to the top. I'm gonna need another roll.
Gotcha.
How close is he to the top? Is it close?
11.
11. Yeah, I'll say you can make it. One moment, please.
Okay, so, and that weighs 6 pounds. Okay, so I've got my body weight plus my armor plus my pack. With everything in the pack. Plus my warhammer, plus both of my maces, plus my shields. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything I'm forgetting.
Alright. As all of you manage to make it up on top of the cliff, you look and you do see a tunnel heading away from where you are now.
Chris, tunnel.
Let's go.
Tunnel.
Alright.
This
One
way.
moment, please. Okay. Hold on. One sec. Did I ever move the map back? No, I didn't. The screen's been looking at a mostly black screen for like the last, I don't know, 15 minutes?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I missed all the drama, the disappearing stuff.
Especially since I was really excited for you guys to see exactly how early I started disappearing things.
I noticed.
Yeah.
Aww.
I can check the Discord chat.
I noticed it a little bit before I saw the Discord. I'm like, I was wondering if it was part of my imagination. Like, what the fuck?
I noticed it back when Borid was trying to climb the disappearing pillar. Which I kind of want to see what would have happened in that case.
Yo,
I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't move things around. I didn't move it back. But I'm kind of pissed now.
If
Hold
it
on.
helps, I have it on my recording.
Yeah, we might have to go from your recording. We'll see.
We'll see.
Just because I would really like for that to have been on screen. I just forgot to move things about. Ugh.
it's all good.
There was a lot going on
Well-
there.
Turns out Boren's a bit of a unit right now.
He's always been a unit.
He, with all of his equipment, including himself, he weighs 323 pounds.
I thought you guys were saying eunuch for a second. I was like, no?
No, he's just gay.
Right to say, he still, the rat can attest that he still has his bit.
Does he? Did the rat take him?
No, but it's very annoying to use the bathroom right now.
If you just take the healing spell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't you just hit mend the flesh? Use mending on it.
It was a nat 20.
For wounds!
It was a nat 20.
Use mending on it. It'll be fine.
Everything's fine.
Does mending work on skin?
Probably
Oh,
not.
Cure Wounds does.
Well, if it works on hides, it should work on skin.
A hide is part of something that's dead. Skin is part of something that's living.
Fine, cure wounds. Ask Kyle to take a look at it.
She's not here yet.
Yeah, when I wake up, I'm just gonna go to God and say, hey, does this look bad to you? And just drop my
You
like
think
this.
this is infected?
Oh my god.
Like,
This is
imagine, like,
infected.
whoa, fuck, man.
I think I got snake bit there. Can you take a closer look? Maybe get the venom out?
Oh my
Children,
god.
behave!
Orin doesn't know how to people.
Yeah, I know! It was Jess saying this shit, though. Okay, give me a goddamn sec.
Take your time.
I wasn't able to get as much done as I had hoped. Just as a result of things.
Time constraints.
For one reason or another, I've got Despina's icon saved like 3 different times. In Discord.
Just being a puss.
No, I just mean her basic, regular Despina icon.
Okay, I don't know why.
It
I've got,
might just be from where you've had to switch it out for her wild shapes.
I've got 2 different locks. Like, they're the same lock, but she saved there twice.
Block
I
is
don't
so
know, I'll
nice,
just have to
you
go
gotta have
through
it
and
twice.
clean it out later. Yeah, I was kind of amazed that Born was trying to climb the pillar while not noticing that part of that pillar was slowly disappearing.
I
That's
didn't
pretty
know if it was
awesome.
if it was Roll20 glitching or if some chucklefuckery was going on.
It was chucklefuckery.
It was chucklefuckery indeed.
I know the screen's completely black, but it's not black on my end, so give me a sec.
You're all good.
Okay.
Yes, I can see your little circles.
And you, mother,
Do you?
see
Better
the
than you do.
food.
I can't see Andrew's circle.
Andrew, why aren't you circling?
Party. We're
Hey.
singing. I don't know what we're tapping on the screen, but it's something.
The door.
No. Be a good kitty. Don't make me have
Leave
you
the
in this
abyss.
room. I know you're capable of being a good kitty, so do it. You cannot have my cell phone, you cannot have the dice, you cannot have my beverage.
Cannot have anything fun?
I gave him an ink pen, a laser pointer, and a back scratcher. And a mouse.
Drugs.
That's
Give-
not enough.
More.
Cat needs drugs.
No, the other cat took all the catnip. That's Juliet. She loves the nip. She has to have her daily dose. She's a stoner princess.
I
Just to
see.
get through the day.
That's how she deals with Romeo.
Yes. Come here, you. Sit in my lap, then. Oh, you didn't want the attention? Now you want to go
Never.
away? Cats.
I accidentally made Loch Ness hold on.
There.
Harry
Oh,
is
no,
very
which-
confused.
I've got too many characters, you guys.
Holy
I think you're
shit.
not enough.
That would be interesting if one time we all just switched bodies.
Oh, Lord.
Give her ideas.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Please put Loch
Uh-huh.
I'll give you more. No, keep going.
I'm just imagining Scooby-Doo and the live. Remember the first live-action Scooby-Doo movie?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No.
what do we do? It's coming after you.
you.
Gonna solve that mystery.
You Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, trying back to you.
What's this
What's this
Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo?
Na 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 na
Na
na.
na 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 na
Na,
na
na,
na 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 na. Na 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 na. What's this
So
Now
easily
Scooby-Doo?
what have you
distracted.
done?
I look back. And my Scooby's next. So we play.
If we ever do have this body switching episode, I want Handon to be in Locke's body.
I would love being tall for a change.
Uh-huh. Good. Alright, so y'all travel through this tunnel for a while. And you're running. And you don't know what's behind you. You don't stop to look back. Something in you tells you that that is a bad idea. Not sure what it is. You just know that you do not
Oh, there we are.
want to look back. And you're running. And you're running. And you're running. And you run until you are out of breath. And it's harder to breathe. There's sand all around you, all across the floor. And as you run, it becomes soft. You know, the pleasant kind of sand. The soft sand that just glides through your fingers and makes it hard to walk.
Boy.
And you're running. I want to know who's actually in the front. Because only one of you can be in the front.
Despina?
I'll be in the.
Otherwise, I'll take the front.
I need to know one person that is taking the front. I need to know who's in the lead. I
I'll
want
do
a
it.
marching order.
Lock.
Locks in the lead?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to roll me a perception.
That is a 19 plus 4 be 23.
The tunnel before you doesn't curve. Yet, even as you know that you shouldn't look back, you take just one quick glance backwards, and the tunnel curves very quickly behind you. It's strange. It's bizarre. You know you didn't make a turn. Definitely not that one that sharp. But the path behind you curves and twists very quickly out of sight.
Oh, I do not like creepy places.
Unlike creepy places, luck.
I mean, I know of a few individuals who might enjoy such an unsettling place as this, but I do not wish to associate with them.
The sand is a dark, dark red now. It's still sand, it's not wet. And the walls seem to almost match it. You know, like sandstone often does to the sand that surrounds it. It is dry, and the sand is getting in your hair and your faces and your eyes and your lungs as you run at top speed.
Oh,
Thorn starts to fall behind, and you glance back, and you hold for just a split second to make sure that he doesn't get left behind.
the sand is going to
Because-
chafe.
Being a dwarf, and also wearing heavy armor,
And potatoes.
he can't go as fast as the rest of you. He can only move about 25 feet every 6 seconds, versus the rest of you who get a full 30. But you manage to keep him from getting left behind in the curves and twists of the tunnel behind you. There's no torches, but you can see, and you're not sure how. You don't see a light source. Then eventually, the tunnel starts to widen slightly. You think you see a light in the far, far distance, but every time you think you see it, it seems to disappear. And then it's there again, and it's gone.
Disappearing lights.
Until you start thinking maybe if you don't look at it, maybe if you pretend it isn't there, you're going to keep running regardless, so it's not like it makes a big difference. And something in your mind, all of you, you hear just a quiet voice. Sounds somehow familiar, but none of you can place it. Female. And it says, "Close your eye."
Well, it's not like Locke has dark vision, so...
Again, where you are is lit.
Oh, okay.
You don't know where the light is coming from, but it is lit. But just that one quiet, feminine voice that's in all of your heads says, "Close your eyes."
Did anyone else hear a voice?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I've ever heard that voice before.
You know what? Screw it. I grab my holy symbol, I send out a prayer to Bahamut, and I close my eyes.
Last time I trusted something went badly.
We said, but to be nice surprise. And Locke will close her eyes.
Sounds like backstory.
I hope this does not get us killed.
Carrie is going to close her eyes.
Alright, fuck it. Closing my eyes.
Alright. You close your eyes, and the room around you feels warm, but not unbearably so. And you can sense you know how when you've got your eyes closed and that someone still tries to shine a flashlight in your face?
Yeah.
It's like that. Like there's a bright light right outside of your eyelids, and you're just like, no, I'm keeping my eyes closed. That's a bad idea. It's like that. The room around you is warm, and you keep running. And the sand beneath your feet starts to solidify almost. Not in a way that there's suddenly rocks there, not in a way that, you might trip over a sudden log or a sudden quick change in pathway, but more in like sand becoming very small, thin bits of gravel becoming larger gravel as it moves on. You can feel it crunch beneath your feet.
Eyes still closed. Locke's
Your eyes are still closed.
gonna call back. Border, are you still with us?
Locke calls
I hope
back.
so.
This sounds like it.
Alright. You're running. You're out of breath. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Back!
Alright.
Okay, cool.
Say, Sadie.
Back, Sadie.
Night,
Night,
Sadie.
Sadie.